November 2024 is shaping up to be a month packed with some epic new releases across every genre you can think of. We're talking everything from the ultimate theme park builder to spooky horror, farming simulators, medieval dynasties. Whether you're a fan of high-octane VR experiences, atmospheric RPGs, or just looking to get into something totally unique, this lineup has got you covered. So grab your controllers, keyboards, or VR headsets, because we're about to break down the top new games coming in November 2024. Games that are sure to keep us all hooked through the holiday season. Welcome back to Retro Pocket. If you enjoy what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Slitterhead. From the eerie genius behind Silent Hill, Keiichiro Toyama, comes Slitterhead, a horror experience set to release on November 8, 2024. Developed by Bokeh Game Studio, Toyama's new team, Slitterhead promises to push the boundaries of psychological horror and urban folklore. Unlike traditional horror, Slitterhead aims to explore the hidden terrors lurking in an everyday cityscape, blending disturbing visuals with Toyama's signature storytelling style. Fans of Japanese horror are expecting something that isn't just scary, but also thought-provoking, with themes exploring the darker sides of human nature and society. While much of the gameplay remains under wraps, early teasers suggest a mix of combat and exploration in a twisted urban setting. Players will face enemies that appear human at first, but transform into grotesque creatures, adding a layer of uncertainty to every encounter. Bokeh Game Studio has hinted at a deep narrative interwoven with urban myths, and you can bet there'll be jump scares and spine-chilling moments in abundance. The game's visual style is gritty, with a focus on nightmarish transformations and body horror that fans of Toyama's work will find familiar yet fresh. Slitterhead is anticipated to launch across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC, ensuring a wide audience can experience its chilling story. With next-gen graphics and realistic environments, Slitterhead is designed to be as immersive as it is unsettling. Toyama revealed that Slitterhead was inspired by Japanese folklore, especially stories of yokai, supernatural beings, leading to creature designs that blend traditional myth with modern horror aesthetics. Stalker 2: Heart of Chornobyl. After years of development and a long wait, Stalker 2: Heart of Chornobyl is set to immerse players in the irradiated, post-apocalyptic wasteland of Chornobyl this 20th November. Developed by GSC Game World, this upcoming entry in the beloved Stalker series promises an intense blend of survival horror, RPG elements, and first-person shooting that will challenge even veteran players. With an open-world approach, Heart of Chornobyl invites you to explore the deadly exclusion zone, filled with mutated creatures, hazardous anomalies, and rival factions that add layers of complexity to the story. The gameplay here will probably be emphasizing exploration and decision-making. Each choice affects not only your character, but the entire game world, with factions reacting to your decisions and creating new allies or enemies. Combat will perhaps require more than just firepower. You'll need to scavenge for resources, manage your supplies, and use environmental advantages to survive. For those looking forward to immersion, the developers have promised next-gen graphics with ray tracing and ultra-realistic environmental sounds to make you feel like you're really there. Stalker 2: Heart of Chornobyl is launching on Xbox Series XS and PC, with early buzz indicating that it'll also be available on Game Pass at launch. Given the series' reputation for atmospheric horror, expect this release to be both visually stunning and mentally challenging. GSC Game World has included real Chernobyl landmarks and folklore, making it a blend of fiction and history. This dedication to authenticity is part of what keeps fans eagerly awaiting its release.
Its warmth, its energy, into the void.
Metro Awakening VR. November 2024 is looking to be an epic month for VR fans, with Metro Awakening VR set to take post-apocalyptic horror to new immersive heights on 7th, developed by 4A Games known for the Metro series. This VR-exclusive adventure is expected to launch for Oculus and PlayStation VR 2, offering players the chance to step into the shoes of a survivor navigating Moscow's metro system in full virtual reality. Set in the atmospheric ruins of the Metro universe, Awakening brings close encounters with mutated creatures and eerie exploration to life like never before. Gameplay is likely to be focused on survival, stealth, and crafting, making every bullet and every medkit count. You'll need to conserve resources and use stealth to avoid monsters and hostile human factions alike. The VR adaptation brings hand tracking mechanics, allowing you to reload weapons, use makeshift tools, and even craft items in real time. Lighting is a crucial part of the gameplay, and the developers have promised that every flicker of your flashlight will cast realistic shadows, adding to the tension and horror as you creep through dark tunnels. As a VR-first title, Metro Awakening VR aims to set a new standard for immersive storytelling in VR, and fans of survival horror can't wait to experience it. To make the experience as realistic as possible, 4A Games consulted with VR specialists and survival experts, ensuring every detail, from hand movements to resource management, feels natural and intuitive.
Please, promise me. Promise me that we will survive.
Sengoku Dynasty. For fans of historical strategy games, Sengoku Dynasty promises a refreshing mix of survival, RPG, and city building set in feudal Japan. Scheduled for a November 2024 release on PC, Sengoku Dynasty is being developed by Super Kami and published by Toplitz Productions. This title combines the rich history and cultural depth of the Sengoku period with open-world exploration, allowing players to create their own dynasty amidst the challenges of medieval Japan. This will be all about balancing survival with community building. Players will be able to gather resources, construct homes, and expand their villages, all while managing relationships and forging alliances. With dynamic weather, seasonal changes, and historical accuracy in design, Sengoku Dynasty requires players to adapt to their environment and make strategic decisions to ensure their dynasty thrives. Combat also plays a role, as you'll need to defend your village from bandits, wild animals, and rival factions. Whether you choose to lead with diplomacy or power, every action influences how others see you. This PC-exclusive game has garnered attention for its beautiful graphics and attention to detail, from the architecture of feudal Japan to the cultural customs depicted in gameplay. Developers consulted with historians to accurately depict feudal Japanese society and culture, making it a must-play for history buffs and fans of immersive world building.
UFO. Roll up into a ball. Or harness ice and fire to forge ahead and overcome anything in your way.
Mario and Luigi Brothership. Get ready to set sail on a high seas adventure with Mario and Luigi Brothership, coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch on November 7, 2024. Developed by Nintendo EPD, this title brings back the beloved Mario and Luigi RPG formula, but with a fun pirate-themed twist. In Brothership, the iconic plumber duo finds themselves swept into a nautical adventure, taking on pirates, searching for treasure, and encountering quirky characters both familiar and new. Fans of the series are excited to see how the franchise's humor and classic mechanics blend with this exciting new setting. This game is likely to be introducing us to new, pirate-inspired mechanics, adding depth to the traditional turn-based combat. Expect a range of new tag team moves, puzzles based on seafaring navigation, and a host of nautical environments to explore. The game will also feature new power-ups tied to the pirate theme, giving Mario and Luigi unique abilities that players haven't seen before. With the series' trademark humor, Brothership promises to be as entertaining as it is nostalgic, capturing the essence of Mario and Luigi with a fresh adventure twist. Nintendo has teased that Brothership will feature cameo appearances from characters across the Mario universe, some of whom haven't been seen in years. It's a nod to longtime fans and a treat for those who enjoy Mario lore.
There's a wide world bound to hide some loot. Unique location.
Mirthwood. Mirthwood is bringing medieval fantasy to life in a cozy, charming RPG filled with exploration, crafting, and rich storytelling. Set to release on 6th of November 2024 on PC and consoles, this game comes from indie studio Bad Ridge Games and combines elements of life simulation with classic RPG mechanics. Players will create their character, interact with villagers, explore mystical landscapes, and uncover a world full of lore and secrets. Fans of games like Stardew Valley and The Witcher will find a familiar yet fresh take on fantasy here. You will be experiencing farming, crafting, and building relationships with NPCs, while balancing combat and quests. Each action impacts your standing in the village, affecting how NPCs respond to you and how the story unfolds. The seasonal changes, weather effects, and hand-drawn art create a storybook-like feel that makes each area of Mirthwood a joy to explore. From enchanted forests to bustling towns, every corner of this world is packed with personality. The developers were inspired by fantasy literature and folklore, with each NPC having a unique backstory and personality, creating an immersive world where every character feels alive. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to smash that like button, and while you're at it, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest awesome content. Towers of Aghasba. Prepare to be captivated by the unique fusion of nature, city building, and exploration in Towers of Aghasba, coming to PlayStation 5 and PC on 19th November 2024. Developed by Dreamlit Entertainment, this title invites players to build and manage a society on a lush, mystical island filled with sacred flora, fauna, and powerful spirits. Towers of Aghasba is far from a typical city builder. Here, nature's delicate balance is paramount. Constructing too many structures or mismanaging resources can anger the island's spirits, leading to unexpected consequences that add a fresh dynamic to the game. Players are likely to be encouraged to build mindfully, while exploring every corner of the island to uncover its secrets. As you interact with mythical creatures and discover ancient ruins, you'll also engage in a complex ecosystem where animals, plants, and magical forces respond to your actions. Customization is vast. You can design your settlements to suit both functional and aesthetic goals, but every choice has an impact. This is a game where sustainability will be a key, and the balance between civilization and wilderness takes center stage. Dreamlit Entertainment consulted with ecologists to create a realistic in-game ecosystem, meaning your actions don't just affect the landscape, they impact the entire chain of life, from mythical creatures to native plant species.
The seed of corruption advances, spreading dread and despair. We must give chase.
Path of Exile 2. Although the sequel for Path of Exile was initially planned for a November release, new sources have confirmed the release has been pushed to December 6th. Heck, this game deserves a place on our list as well. I mean, it's one of the most anticipated releases of 2024. And it's all about hardcore RPG action. Developed by Grinding Gear Games, this sequel builds upon the intricate mechanics of the original Path of Exile, promising a darker story, new skill mechanics, and overhauled graphics. Players can expect a journey through an expanded version of the brutal land of Rayclast, with lore and character arcs that dive even deeper into the game's morally complex world. Path of Exile 2 introduces revamped combat, with smoother animations, upgraded visuals, and a more detailed skill tree that RPG enthusiasts are excited to explore. As you progress, new classes, weapon types, and abilities become available, providing greater customization than ever before. The game's procedural level design means that each run will be unique, filled with fresh enemies, loot, and challenges. Path of Exile 2 is launching on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS, delivering high-fidelity graphics and intense gameplay that utilize the latest gaming technology. In a rare move, Grinding Gear Games has announced that Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2 will coexist, allowing fans of both games to play and continue their progression in the original title even after the sequel drops. Empire of the Ants. Bringing an unexpected perspective to strategy gaming, Empire of the Ants is based on Bernard Werber's classic novel and lets players manage an ant colony from the ground up. Set for release on 7th November on PC, This game by Tower 5 dives into the Ant Kingdom, where every choice affects the survival and expansion of your colony. Unlike typical RTS games, Empire of the Ants zooms in on the world of insects, offering a highly detailed, scientifically grounded approach to colony management and survival. This will give you some resource gathering, real-time strategy, and exploration experience. Players will perhaps need to manage food supplies, defend against predators, and establish alliances with other insect species. You'll lead your ants through an intricately designed ecosystem where every creature, plant, and environmental factor can be both a threat and a resource. The game's visuals will be absolutely stunning, with environments that feel as grand as they are dangerous, capturing the beauty and harshness of nature. To ensure scientific accuracy, Tower 5 collaborated with entomologists, incorporating real ant behaviors and species-specific survival tactics, making Empire of the Ants a uniquely educational yet thrilling game. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Soaring onto screens on 19th November 2024, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 promises the most realistic aviation experience to date. Developed by Aghasba Studio, this latest entry in the iconic series pushes boundaries with stunning visuals, intricate weather systems, and advanced physics. From single-prop planes to massive jets, players will have the chance to pilot an array of aircraft across a meticulously recreated globe, complete with real-time weather and live air traffic. This installment introduces a career mode, allowing players to tackle specialized missions, from aerial firefighting and cargo hauling to search and rescue. Enhanced training modes cater to both beginners and veteran pilots, making it accessible for all skill levels. Expect even more realistic weather, where storms, volcanic eruptions, and wind conditions dynamically alter gameplay. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 will be available on PC and Xbox Series XS, fully optimized for high-end graphics and VR support for that extra level of immersion. For the first time in the series, volcanic eruptions will affect gameplay, challenging players to navigate through ash clouds and turbulent air, making Flight Simulator 2024 not just beautiful, but uniquely challenging as well. Farming Simulator 25. Farm life has never looked better. Farming Simulator 25, set for a November 12th release on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, is shaping up to be the most realistic entry yet. Developed by Giant Software, this installment brings a slew of new features, from enhanced weather systems and seasonal cycles to the most extensive roster of licensed farming equipment to date. Whether you're planting fields, managing livestock, or optimizing machinery, this game's attention to detail makes every task feel real and rewarding. The new weather system will be impacting gameplay significantly. Rain, snow, and drought can affect crop growth, so players need to plan carefully and adapt to changing conditions. Multiplayer features will allow you to team up with friends to manage larger farms and tackle big projects together, adding a social element to the experience. With updated graphics and immersive sound design, Farming Simulator 25 will give us the ultimate farming simulation for both newcomers and longtime fans. Giant Software has partnered with major agricultural brands to ensure every tractor, harvester, and piece of equipment is designed down to the last bolt, making Farming Simulator 25 a truly authentic experience. Planet Coaster 2. Capping off November's releases is Planet Coaster 2, the ultimate sandbox for theme park enthusiasts, is coming out on 6th of November. Frontier Developments is bringing back this beloved series with massive updates, including advanced building tools, more realistic guest AI, and in-depth management mechanics. Planet Coaster 2 is set to release on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, letting players design, build, and manage the theme parks of their dreams in stunning detail. It will focus on creativity and strategic management, giving you the tools to design everything from rides and restaurants to entire themed sections of your park. The updated AI means that guests will react more realistically to rides, food prices, and park layout, adding layers of complexity for park managers. The modular building system has also been expanded, allowing for intricate customizations and making it easier than ever to bring creative ideas to life. Planet Coaster 2 introduces real-world physics, so each coaster you design will simulate accurate G-forces and ride dynamics, making it a park builder's dream and a thrill-seeker's paradise. 12 incredible games all lined up for November 2024, each bringing something fresh, thrilling, or downright addictive to the table. From getting lost in spooky urban legends to soaring over mountain ranges in Flight Simulator, or building your own empire of ants, there's something here to suit every gaming mood and style. So get your calendars marked, wishlist these titles, and let the countdown begin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your most anticipated game in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, happy gaming.